Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Product to review, to unbox and to open today. This is from a company actually that I think have sent me stuff before. They're very well reviewed on Amazon and they make safes. So this could be for real steel, it could be for your airsoft replica. But the reason that I was quite interested with this one, they reached out to me by email. They have sent this to me for free. No other like incentives. They just said, hey, we'd love to send it to you for free if you want to do an unboxing and review the actual product. But the reason that I found this really interesting is instead of being like a biometric fingerprint safe, apparently this is a palm vein biometric safe. So I don't know how this is going to work. Probably going to have to plug it in. So I'll do the unboxing, maybe charge it. We'll try and work it out from the instructions in this video. But I've never seen that before where apparently I can like put my palm over it and it's going to like read the veins in my palm. And hopefully it's going to work. So we're going to figure it out. This in terms of cost is $159.99. So $160. As I said, the company's called XEGIS, X-E-G-I-S. Charlie's also joining us today. So say a big hi to Charlie. Obviously, as soon as I say that, he turns away. He's growing so fast right now. I don't know what it is, but like, well, obviously I'm feeding him food, but I'm quite amazed at just how fast this guy's growing because he was like this cute little tiny puppy and now he's just an absolute monster. Just loves destroying all of my kids' toys as much as he can. Okay, so this is the design, obviously, of it. It looks kind of cool. We'll see if Charlie tries to eat it as we're going. Don't bite the box. Packaging's really nice. So we've got the user manual right here. We'll go through this, but apparently that is what we're going to be able to do. Basically like rest our palm over the top of it. I think when I was reading about it before this as well, it's like a lot faster than a fingerprint scanner. And apparently it's like you can use wet hands. Like there's no real like restriction in that. So obviously with a fingerprint, which is the one that I've reviewed before, done quite a lot of, that's kind of where, this is really nice. That's kind of the normal one that we see. That would be an issue. You know, like you would definitely have the problem of if you have a wet finger, it's not going to read your finger right, or I presume it's not. Tear off before first use. The other thing as well is this is going to be a giveaway, unless I really love it, and in which case maybe I'll just give away a different one. One of the other ones that I've got from them. But this is something that actually I think a lot of the channel members may like. You know, it's one of those where it's like, okay, cool. Like I've said this before as well. People have like sometimes watched these videos where I've done like products related to airsoft and they're like, oh, you've got an airsoft replica. Why'd you need a safe for it? The reason is that, well, for one, I have very expensive airsoft replicas. This is obviously built for a pistol or a handgun, not for a full-sized rifle, because you can see by the size of it. But the main thing for me actually is that I have two children. I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old, and the 4-year-old is now getting to a stage where he's like, Daddy, what's this? I want to pick it up. I want to do this with it. And I think I keep my real steel stuff in safes, obviously, because for safety, like that's what I need to be doing. This stuff I will kind of keep in a cupboard normally, like in here. You can see as I drop my glasses, you can see here, like I've got quite a few of my like pistols just like in things here, and my kid can just reach in here, grab this, and then pick it up. The other thing as well is because it's an airsoft replica, like actually racking these things when it's a gas blowback, well, that's good, isn't it? I've just worked out that that doesn't fit on here. I don't know how that's happened, but we've just lost. Looks like this was not screwed in there fully, apparently. So I now need to fix that, but that was good that that happened there and not in a location where it was going to damage the actual site. So I'm going to need to fix this. That's great that I've just broken something at the start of the video. But I do kind of want to keep this stuff out of their hands, especially as that 4-year-old gets older and older and older. And so I do kind of worry sometimes. I'm like, okay, I need to really be planning what I'm going to do. Now, weight of this, it's not that heavy. It's actually just, it feels very like solid, like it's a metal construction. Obviously, I think you've got screw holes here where we could like bolt it to the ground or to something like a drawer if we wanted to. Looks like we've got a master key which will open it up. I've got a charging port here. So I'm presuming that I should do this. It's given me the default code on this box. It's also given me in here screwdriver with screws. We've got a charging cable. That's kind of cool because it's like an angled one. So it doesn't have to like stick out the top that way. In fact, what I'm going to do now is just plug this in. I've actually already got a USB-C right here. So I'm going to plug this in here, just get it charging. They've also given me like a wipe cloth, I think. So that's probably for the palm scanner, I would say. And then there is also a, what's this, like a lanyard, like a reinforced like metal lanyard, so I can attach it to something. People can't run off with it if not. And then a set of the master keys, which are there. So let's see how I need to turn this thing on. So I'm going to try and do the master key first. So that opens it up. We have some foam inside, which is nice. You could remove that if you need more space. Size of this is going to be pretty good. I've got a suppressor on this, and will it fit with the suppressor? It's close. Without the magazine, I think it will. Yeah, so that will fit without the magazine in an FNX45. That will fit there perfectly, and that's with a suppressor on the end, or a very micro, like mini suppressor, tracer unit. That will fit in there. What else have we got? Need to fix it. Like obviously, I think anything smaller. So you've got like a Glock 45. That's very easily going to go in there. Got a. Oh, here's a bigger one. P320 with an acro on the top. Yeah, that fits in fine, even with the extended base plate mag. So size-wise, it's good. I mean, I would say like anything that is pretty much a standard or larger replica is going to go in there. This will be a test, actually. Desert Eagle. We'll see if that one goes in. Yeah, so you can fit a Desert Eagle in here. So this is pretty great in terms of size. I don't think you're going to fit 2 replicas in there. Maybe if you've got a real small compact. That's going to be tight, isn't it? Oh, if I got a really small little compact, I don't know if I'll fit the magazine in, but yeah, if you have a little tiny compact, look at that. Ta-da! Desert Eagle, little P365. You could fit both of those in there. Oh, that was a save. I am having a shocker. It's Monday morning right now. I don't know when you're watching this, but it's Monday morning and I've almost broken 2 things this morning so far and it's barely 10 o'clock. Okay, so that is... I'll keep that out so we can just use that as a demonstration. But that is kind of what it is. Let's see if we can turn this thing on now and work out what to do. Okay, so cool. So there's an on button inside here. So if you look inside here, just inside this little ridge, right here, there's a little on button. So I'm going to switch that on. Okay, so it is giving me humidity 52%, temperature 83%. So it's telling me the humidity and the temperature in the room. It's charging, and it looks like the charging is it's close to being full. Again, I'll show you that there. But yeah, I've got humidity, temperature. So, I mean, I don't think I would need that for an airsoft replica particularly, but actually it's kind of cool to have that it's got some like monitoring for that in there. If I want to set this up, let's try and work out how to do it. So if I close this now, that says it's locked. So it's got a little red thing on here. If I go, what is it? 1, 2, oh, no. Okay. If I go 1, 2, 3, okay. So I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It opens up. That's a really nice little like pop there. Like it's very fast in terms of like how it's coming up. If I'm wanting to set this thing, I'm not going to reset the password, but what I am going to do is set up the vein, because this probably will be a giveaway for someone. And so I want them to be able to set it up. So I'm probably going to leave the standard like passcode on there. But if it wasn't, I would like put something. Obviously you've got 10 buttons here. These are really nice as well. It's kind of like a rubberized little button. Let me see if I can do protection for technology for protecting the safety above all. Enroll new palm vein. Okay, with the safe open and administrator mode. Okay, so how do I put it in administrator mode? press and hold the function. So if I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that opens that up. Now, how do I go into administrator mode? Here we go. Okay, after opening the safe, enter the password to access administrator mode. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now that's in administrator mode. Press and hold button 2 till you hear a tone. Was that the tone? No. Scanning setting, okay. Okay, that's on standby. So if I do this, no, I need to go back into administrator mode. I think I did it and then I didn't actually. It says hold your palm steady 4 to 8 inches above the scanning area for 3 seconds. You will hear a single beep. Failure, you will hear 3 beeps and setting will disappear from the screen. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's now in scanning mode. Okay, hold on. Okay, if I put it in this mode or no? Okay, so that's gone back into standby. Okay, now I want to hold this. Okay, so it looks like that's now done. So test palm vein to unlock. Close the safe. Place your palm 4 to 8 inches above the scanning area to test the vein. Oh, that's pretty mental. Do you see that? So I don't even need to push a button to activate it. I can just do that and it opens. That is seriously, seriously cool. Okay, so if I want to add another one, is there a way of like adding multiple? Because now it means that I'm not having to like touch anything. I can just go like this and it comes out. So I could just be like, okay, need access to this quickly. For me, mostly that's like home defense because it's like, okay, if I've got it up in my bedroom, I hear someone downstairs, I just go and it's out. I don't know, guys. I'm a pretty big fan of this, I have to say. I might change this out and make this my standard. Like, that was insane. Do you see that? I could just do this all day. It's just fun. To be honest, I could just give this to my kid as a toy. He'd absolutely love it. I'd just say to him, hey, you know, you can put your palm above here. That is so, so good. I was expecting it maybe to have like some like reading issues or something. Okay, if I go with this one. Yeah, it doesn't recognize that palm because I haven't set it up on that one. Sorry guys, you probably noticed we're now missing this guy. Charlie just got picked up by my nanny, so she kind of said she's got to take him for a walk. So sorry, Charlie, he's off, but yeah, I mean, this is really, really cool. I just could kind of like do this constantly. If I want to do the other hand, let's just see if I can set a multiple to like another one now. So if I go with, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why I did that. I should have just done my hand. I've got to do this now. Okay, so that's doing that. I'm going to hold this. Okay. Okay, so now that one's done. So let's see if it does both now. Okay, so that one works. That one works. I mean, technology is getting pretty mental now, isn't it? Yeah. All right, guys. So, I mean, I don't really have much else to say about this. It's super easy. If I want to reset that code, I would just, instead of holding, like I can basically bolt it in. I've got the keypad, the vein recognition. Like it just gives me kind of instructions on the initial setup, like what I need to do to turn it on. In terms of like stats on it, should we go through some stats just so that you know kind of like how long the battery is going to last and stuff? So apparently if I'm doing a new password, instead of holding that 2 button, I just hold down 1 and then I've got that there. But yeah, for me right now, like this thing basically, it gives me humidity and temperature, which for me is just pointless. Like I don't need that at all. it means that if I've got sweaty or wet hands, I just hold my hand above and it like registers or like reads the veins, which I'm presuming is pretty like individual, maybe not quite to the level of a fingerprint, but I don't know how you would, I mean, like that's another thing. It's like, imagine someone is gonna like copy your fingerprints. You know, like you touch something, they can like lift fingerprints like they do, you know, like the police, etc. when they do that. I don't know how you would do that with a vein. Like if someone had a picture of you holding your hand up, they could try and like map the veins or something and then like put a thing over the top. But in terms of like actually, like that's a pretty unique recognition. And I don't really know how it's like reading my veins. But like basically now I've got a gun safe. It's $160, which isn't cheap. It's got 4.5 star rating on Amazon. If you buy 2, apparently it's like 5% off. If you buy 5, it's 10% off. Again, I'll put the link down below to this as well. But it is electric if you want it. You've got keys if you want it. You've got this vein mode, which I think is pretty mental. And then battery life for the size of it as well. Like it's going to fit anything that I want to put in there. If they did a full size one of these, like for a full steel like primary, I would actually be very interested in it as well. Just because that is really cool. Okay, so let me just quickly I'm just going to rattle off what this is on here. It says eco-friendly high capacity battery, 2,500 milliamp hours. So apparently it's going to be greater than 6 months. So it will keep going for 6 months. Obviously you probably want to keep the hard lock key somewhere so you know where that is. Apparently other models are 1,000 milliamp hours, so it's 2.5 times the amount. It's got advanced palm recognition, 10 times faster and safer access. I mean, it's definitely faster than my like pushing. That's the other thing as well, is that when you have the fingerprint one, you push it and you don't know if you've like kind of got your finger off at an angle the wrong way. You don't know if you're pushing too hard. You know, you need to like wipe it off and clean the actual thing. I'm kind of like a bit of a convert after this video to palm stuff. Access your gun safe, yeah. Durable, constructed from aircraft grade alloy steel with a shock absorbing honeycomb structure. Yeah, so it's pretty solid. That's what you need. Real-time LCD displaying temperature, humidity, and battery level. High performance rechargeable lithium ion battery. Yeah, so that's kind of like goes through most of it, guys. I mean, I don't think there's much else to kind of do. I was like, okay, this is gonna be a long video, but to be honest, it's been like so easy to use that I can just make that the video and that's it. The other thing as well is like if you're going to like push and then you're needing to take your hand off, with this I can almost do it in like one motion. Look at that. If my fingers didn't catch there, then it'd be fine. Okay, what about this? Let's try this quickly. Angle doesn't matter apparently. If I go this way, doesn't matter. Upside down, that's an interesting one. Upside down. Okay, upside down works. Yeah, all right, guys, I'm a big convert. I don't think I'm going to be giving this one away, but I will see maybe if I can contact XEGIS and they'll send me another one to give to someone or do like some kind of giveaway because I think this is pretty awesome. So verdict for this, guys, obviously it's me like unboxing and just trying it out, but value for money, it's $160, which isn't cheap, but it's pretty insane safe for $160. Seems to work perfectly. Love the design of it. Love the like actual look of it as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that shake is in there. Maybe it's something that's... Okay, I don't know what that shake is. I'm going to try and work that out. It might be one of the bolts. The bolts attaching, possibly. I'm trying to think where I can see it. I'll work that out. Anyway, guys, yeah, I think I'm pretty much a convert to this. So, yeah. So, anyway, there'll be a link down below to the Amazon listing, so you can go there and just have a look. I'll put a link to the XEGIS website as well. But a lot of these companies seem to be putting out some pretty great products at great prices from the stuff they're sending me. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I will see you very soon on the next video and have a great day wherever you are. Goodbye.